And now our top story this hour. Harvey Weinstein appears in a lower Manhattan courtroom this morning as jury selection in his sexual assault trial is expected to get underway tomorrow. And all while some of his accusers are speaking out against the disgraced movie mogul. Our Kristen Shaughnessy has been following the case, and she joins us now with the very latest. Hi, Kristen.
Roma, good afternoon. Well, to give you an idea of the media interest in this case, there are live trucks that are wrapped around the courthouse, and there were journalists that were lined up at 5:30 this morning to make sure that they would get a place in the courtroom when this began. Harvey Weinstein was hunched over. He was using a walker when he came into the courtroom today. That courtroom packed with journalists from around the world, all here to witness the first criminal trial to be born out of the Me Too movement. Harvey Weinstein's defense team is made up of 5 attorneys, 3 men and 2 women. They are going up against 2 female prosecutors from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. The tensions are already evident. Prosecutors want 7 photos they say are critical to this case admitted as evidence. The defense does not. So that part of the trial will be determined as they go through the trial. Yet they say the defense is demanding a lot from the prosecution. They say they demanded the complete access to 5 phones of one unnamed witness. Prosecutors also wanted a gag order on this. They say that the defense team has been out and about and speaking freely, and what they said was degrading witnesses over these last 72 hours. The judge did warn the defense team to stop talking about the witnesses. Court wrapped up just before 11 o'clock this morning. Jury selection will start tomorrow. Outside, though, the defense team was speaking with the press, and so were Gloria Allred and Doug Wigdor. They are 2 attorneys who are representing witnesses who will testify in this case.
We're going to continue to press on and remind everyone that in this great country, you are innocent until proven guilty, and no evidence has yet been presented to a court or a jury or trier of any fact, and that is why we are here to start this trial.
The jurors that will start selecting tomorrow and going through next week are in tune with the common rape myths that people aren't necessarily raped in dark alleys at gunpoint or knife point, that women often know their perpetrator, that women often speak to the perpetrator after the crime has been committed. The rape myths that the defense keeps talking about people being actresses, about people having contact with Mr. Weinstein after the alleged crimes, those are the things of the last decade, not this decade.
And just outside the courthouse, some of the accusers spoke to the press. They talked about the importance of this case, among them Rose McGowan. She was one of the first to publicly accuse Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault.
The courage inside is that little light that he couldn't kill, and it grew and it grew, and my rage grew. And with that, justice, because that's the flip side. They can be free, but how we get the courage is because living in silence is a death sentence.
As I mentioned, jury selection is expected to begin tomorrow. That will be a difficult task. Both the defense and the prosecutors saying that it will be hard to find an impartial jury. They expect to have it whittled down by the 14th of January. The trial itself expected to take 6 to 8 weeks. That is latest from Manhattan Criminal Court. Back to you in the studio, Roma.
All right, Kristen, thank you so much.